question number 146. All of the following are functions of the largest gland in the human body except. Now the largest gland in the human body is liver, and it performs the function of production of bile salts and bile pigment, in the metabolism of carbohydrates, as well as the bile produced also helps in emulsification of fat. So option number 1, that is production of bile salts and bile pigments. Option number 2, metabolism of carbohydrates. And option number 4, emulsification of fats are the functions of liver, so they cannot be the correct answer. And the correct answer to this question is option number 3, that is secretion of numerous digestive enzymes is not a function of liver, so this is the correct answer. Liver is responsible for the secretion of enzymes but not digestive enzymes. So the correct answer to this question is option number 3. Let's move on to the next question, question number 147. High altitude mountain sickness develops in a man who travels to Ladakh at an altitude of about 6,000 meters from sea level. The primary cause of this disorder is. Options given are decrease in partial pressure of oxygen of atmospheric air, or decrease in PO2 of atmospheric air, decrease in PCO2 of atmospheric air. Third option is inactivation of hemoglobin, and the last option given is option 4, inactivation of respiratory centers. Now with increase in altitude, the pressure of air decreases, therefore partial pressure of oxygen also decreases with increase in altitude. So when PO2 is low, the diffusion of oxygen also decreases across the respiratory membrane, causing acute respiratory distress. So the primary cause of this disorder is decrease in PO2 of atmospheric air, and it is the correct answer to the question. So the correct answer to this question is option number 1. Let's move on to the next question, which is question number 148. The mnemotaxic center is present in A region of brain, which moderates the function of respiratory rhythm center present in B region of the brain. Choose the option that fills the blanks correctly. The very first option given is medulla and pons. The second option is pons and medulla. Third option is cerebellum and pons, and the last option is medulla and cerebrum. A mnemotaxic center is present in pons region of brain, whereas respiratory rhythm center is present in medulla oblongata. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2. The correct answer is option number 2. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 149. Which leaf-shaped cartilage prevents the entry of food into the larynx? Options are uvula, epiglottis, thyroid, glottis, and the correct answer to this question is option number 2, epiglottis. Epiglottis is a leaf-shaped cartilaginous structure that prevents the entry of food into glottis or larynx. Option number 4, glottis, is incorrect because glottis is opening of trachea through larynx. Option number 1, uvula, is incorrect. It is a part of soft palate which closes internal layers during swallowing. Option number 3, thyroid, is incorrect. Thyroid cartilage is the cartilage of the larynx. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's move on to the next question, which is question number 150. Considering the ABO blood group and their compatibility, which of the following blood groups is a universal donor? Options are A, B, O and AB. And option number 3 is the correct answer because the person with blood group O is considered as a universal donor because it lacks both the antigens A and B antigens on RBC surface. Option number 1 is incorrect. Option number 2, B blood group, is incorrect. And option number 4, AB blood group, are considered as universal recipients. And this is also an incorrect option. So the correct answer to this question is option number 3. Let's move on to the next question.